start the stream. There we are.
That looks like it's from before.
It's not.
That's
See
now?
the pictures? There we are. See, now we're live.
Oh. Hi, everyone. Happy Monday to you.
And
We're in a little different spot tonight. I will talk on the mic so you can hear me. We're in a little different spot. We hope you enjoy it. It's we have behind us 3 paintings by Corinne Burnett, my mother, and you might recognize the one on the top left. That's Little Blue, which I wrote a song called Little Blue, inspired by that painting. And down below, and to the right, of course, we have landscapes that are beautiful. So those are by my mother, Corinne Burnett. We hope she's watching tonight. I think she most likely is. Hi, Corinne.
your dad and Barbara watching.
All right. Hi, Dad. Hi, Barbara. Great to see you. Glad we're connected.
Hi, Janice.
Hi, Janice.
Judy McLaughlin. Gail
Hi,
Bullis.
Judy.
Gail and
Hi,
Chris.
Gail.
Hey,
Hi, Chris.
from the Minnetonka General Store of Minnetonka.
General Store of Minnetonka.
Bert and Dottie.
Hi, Bert. Hi, Dottie.
And they're on the way to Duluth.
Yeah, where are they now?
So they're right there online.
All right.
They're in our room here. Hey, Sonny Brown from San Luis Obispo.
Hi, Sonny.
Wow, long
How's
time.
the songwriting going? Hope you're
Phil and Paula.
doing well. Hi, Phil. Hi, Paula.
Fred and Sarah.
Hi, Fred. Hi, Sarah.
Linda and Pete.
Hi, Linda. Hi, Pete.
Well, we got a new camera on the side view. That's what you're looking at right now. Is our side view camera, which is a good camera as opposed to our webcam that we were using last week. It got really dark. So the way we've got time today is we're going to have 3 minutes or 4 minutes of the main video and then 30 seconds on this camera over here. And then it'll switch back to this camera over here. Isn't
All right.
that something special? Oh, yeah.
Pretty excited. So this first song that we're starting our set with tonight is All I Want to Do Is Love You. This is dedicated to you, Heidi, you and Art, and then, of course, Bob and Cheryl we always have to mention when we do this song.
And they
So-
just signed in.
All right. Hey,
Yeah.
Bob and Cheryl. Great.
They're really into bourbon tonight. Oh, I already used that joke, didn't I?
What joke?
Bob and Cheryl are really into bourbon tonight.
Mm-mm.
Bourbon, Missouri.
Oh.
Yeah. Ready? All I want to do is love you. And in your arms is where I want to be. All I want to do is love you. Darling, your love has set me free.
You are the key to my diary. With you, all my secrets are safe. You are the pages giving me a place where I can reveal all of me.
All I want to do is love you. And in your arms is where I want to be. All I want to do is love you. Darling, your love has set me free.
Take it now.
You are my final destination. The reason I walk down this narrow road. And I see the signs telling me you're mine. You make it easy knowing which way to go. All I want to do is love you. In your arms where I want to be. All I want to do is love you. Darling, your love has set me free.
are the flowers in my garden. I tend to you each day. You take it in, the sun, the wind, and the rain, and you don't hold back. That's love.
All I wanna do is love you, and in your arms where I wanna be. All I wanna do is love you. Darling, your love has set me free. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Let's wait for the applause to die down first.
Yeah, it's going to take a while. No, just kidding. Give us a feedback on the sound. Last time there were a few things we thought I was a little too close to the mic singing.
Hey, Bonnie's down there in Costa Rica with Anthony.
Hi, Bonnie.
Is that what it's? Yeah, yeah.
So let us
I
know
thought I said anchovy for a second there. That wouldn't be right.
on that first song how you thought the sound was. I'll check that out after we sing the next song. We put a cover tune on called You Don't Know Me.
Well, that's what we're doing next? You don't know me? Okay. So here's the odd thing about this. We are sitting in our living room. We got a couch behind us, got the pictures behind us. We look out at our main street, our street out in front of us. And we have two cameras set up here and no audience in here to give us feedback. And but down here to my left, we have a computer set up, and that's what's doing all this. It's doing all the live streaming and everything like that. And it shows us what we're doing live here, where there's about a 10-second delay on the other tablet, which has all your comments on it. But it's really easy for us to look down at that instead, so we could be singing like this instead. But we should be looking up here at the camera. But if we look down here and we see our image on the screen, we'll know which camera it is to look at. Yeah.
Like if you're a newscaster and you're looking
Yeah, and
here
they have
giving
that.
the news, but you're really supposed to be looking over here, right?
Yeah, they have that light. Oh, and now Dave with the sports.
All right.
All right.
Well, we hope you're all doing well. We're happy to be with you on Monday night again. Hope your week went well.
You give your hand to me, then you say hello. I can hardly speak, my heart is beating so.
As anyone can tell, you think you know me well, but you don't know me.
No, you don't know the one who dreams of you at night, longs to kiss your lips and longs to hold you tight.
To you, I'm just a friend, that's all I've ever been, but you don't know me. For I never knew the art of making love.
My heart aches with love for you. Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by. The chance you might have loved me too. You gave your hand to me, then you said goodbye. I watched you walk away beside that lucky guy.
To never, never know the one who loves you so. No, you don't know me. For I never knew the art of making love.
My heart aches with love for you. Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by. The chance you might have loved me too.
For I never knew the art of making love.
My heart aches with love for you. Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by. The chance you might have loved me too. You give your hand to me, and then you say hello. And I can hardly speak, my heart is beating so. As anyone can tell, you think you know me well, but you don't know me. Oh, there's the side view camera. Now we're over here in this camera.
Hello. All right.
Perfect for talking, too. Go ahead and introduce this next song.
All right. Well, I would like to dedicate this to Linda and Pete. I love this song, I'm sure, as much as you do. It's called Weightless. It was the title cut of Bill's very first CD that he put out.
19 years ago,
Yeah.
and that's how we met. And but that's album's gone now, but it's on the most current album as well. So here's Weightless. When I was 9, I got a pony. I brushed and rode him every day. But in my teens, I got distracted. I knew my dad would haul the hay. I was gone when Daddy sold him. Hanging downtown every day. Another kid would read and write him. What we don't love will surely slip away. I used to dream that I was weightless. I'd just push off, take to flight. But that was all before the hurtin' wrapped its weight around my nights. Now my feet are firmly planted. The sailing ship stays anchored in the bay. I still recall those dreams, but knowing the memories will fade, slip away. Slip away. Memories will fade and slip away. Slip away. Memories will fade and slip away. I always thought that I could fix it, but there it's shattered on the floor. Its shape is gone, I don't remember what part goes where now anymore. Everyone thought ours was lovely, and round so long it's bound to stay. But we both knew its days were numbered. We lost our grip, let it slip away. Slip away. We lost our grip, let it slip away. slip away. We lost our grip, let it slip away. I used to dream that I was weightless. I just push off and take to fly. Thank you. I messed up one of those words in there. I used to read and feed and write them.
Do you want me to check on the sounds?
One of the reasons is because I suddenly realized that normally I plug this new computer in directly with a long Ethernet cable, so we have not going wireless. I forgot to do that. So we're wireless today, and it seems to be working, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it should be. It's a really good wireless system. So last week we had one little glitch during one of the songs where the internet slowed down. So we're going to redo that song tonight later on. What do we got?
All right,
here?
we've got Walking Down My Street next. And so this is dedicated to you, Sue Seitz. I noticed that you're with us, which is really, really sweet.
Yeah, from 3 doors away.
Yeah, so
And
this doesn't
maybe
have
Art and Kay
cable.
next door are watching too.
Yeah.
So also we'd like to, for those of you that are watching, just type in where you're watching from. That'd be kind of fun for everybody to see that.
Yeah. So this is a song I wrote. A lot of you know this song, but it's called Walking Down My Street. It's a little love song about walking down our street, this street where we live in Duluth. Hawk Ridge is behind us. Lake Superior is below us. So here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
As I'm walking down my street, I can hardly believe that this life and this love are here for me right now. Hawks kettle in the sky, they're getting ready to fly down south before the first snow flies. Is this real or is this just a good dream? Walking down my street, I can hardly believe that this life and love are here for me. Walking down my street, sun shines on the bright white snow. The ice is getting thin on the edges of the sidewalk as it crunches under my boots.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Apples cling to a barren tree, dark red against a blue sky. I'm smiling, I'm crying, and I'm alive. Is this real or is this just a good dream? Walking down my street, I can hardly believe that this life and love are here for me. Walking down my street. Now I hear the robins sing as I look down to our lake. I see the oar boats all lined up, and the Coast Guard cutter is breaking through the ice. Is this real or is this just a good dream? Walking down my street, I can hardly believe that this life and love are here for me. Walking down my street, thinking of you, my friend. You're gone, but you're here with me. Walking down my street, walking
down my street, walking down my street.
All right. I hope you enjoyed that.
Walking
I was
down
wondering.
her
I wondering
street.
if my neighbor Sue was gonna come and walk down and wave at me through the window. But so we hope you like that.
Speaking of waving through the window today, we went for a walk with went down to the post office. It was it's a great neighborhood. It's called Lakeside in Duluth, and it used to be a separate town. And we went down and we walked to the post office, and we have a nice, great hardware store down there. And we also have a barber shop that's where I go to get my haircut when I go to get a haircut. And so today, but I'm growing it right now because I'm auditioning for a role in a play for next winter. And so I'm going to audition for that, and if I don't get the role, then I'm just going to go back to my normal self. Except for I could just have the sides cut and get a mullet. No?
You could.
So
It's probably coming back in style.
Oh,
Those
yeah,
are
it probably
pretty
is.
cool.
So we walked by the barber shop today,
Right.
and he has door open,
Right.
and I saw him in there, and I waved, and he's like, I wrote to him the other day, and I said, good thing you're not charging by the pound, are you? Because
Yeah, really.
that could get expensive.
So I added a new song tonight. Not a new song, but a song we haven't done, I don't think, very much at all. It's a song that I love. It's called "The Moon Comes Up," that Bill wrote, and so that's next on our list.
I just have to mute my phone. I forgot to.
All right.
Any jokes you want to tell? There we go. So I was driving up from Rochester from doctor's appointment at the Mayo Clinic, where they gave me really good news about my heart. This was, 15 years ago probably, and I started. I was driving north, and it was sunset, and the moon was rising. The sun was setting, and the moon was rising, and it was a full moon. It was over and across the prairie. It's kind of a prairie in that area down there, and it was one of those shots. I wish I would have had a telephoto lens because there was a moon coming up behind a farmhouse, and it was so amazing. The farmhouse was like a mile away, and but I thought, oh gosh, the moon doesn't have any light of its own. It's just reflects what light it's given, and it rises, reflects what's light it's given, and then it sets again. And kind of thought that's kind of an interesting metaphor for our lives. So there were two people about that time that were loved ones of loved ones, but we didn't know either one of them. And they both passed away of heart attacks in their hotel rooms on different coasts. Robert had a poet's heart beating in his breast. Every pulse would energize the love that he expressed. He danced across the meadows with the rising of the sun till he lay down by the bay and said, I think this dance is done. And the moon comes up, and the moon goes down, and it shines its silver light on this sleepy border town. The moon comes up, and the moon goes down, and it shines its silver light on this sleepy border town. On this sleepy border town. David was a minstrel, a secret keeper of the key. He traveled through America at the turn of the century. He always took the high roads through the mountains and plateaus till he lay down on the ridge and cried out, this is when I go. And the moon comes up, and the moon goes down, and it shines its silver light on this sleepy border town. The moon comes up, and the moon goes down, and it shines its silver light on this sleepy border town, on this sleepy border town. As I stand out on this midnight street, there's a sad and mournful sound. It's the silence streaming from your hotel windows, and there's not a soul around. Just these shadows on the ground. As the moon comes up and the moon goes down, and it shines its silver light on this sleepy border town. The moon comes up and the moon goes down, and it shines its silver light on this sleepy border town, on this sleepy border town. Thank you.
All right. So we had a request for Little Blue this week. We do it
Oh, yeah.
quite a lot, but I'm very happy to do it again, and thank you for the request. Not quite, don't remember exactly who requested this, but we thank you for that. This is a song inspired by the top left painting that my mother painted along the Little Blue River in Nebraska. And she was with my cousin Mary, and they did some plein air painting. I love the painting, and it inspired this song. So Little Blue in the song really refers to the river and really to my grandma Longquist, my mother's
Oh,
mother.
there's the painting right there. Oh, move your head. There, perfect. I'm pointing at the painting. I'll just stay like that until you start.
Little blue, little blue, your veins flow through, little blue. Nebraska plains and grandma's hands, little blue. You never climbed a mountain, you never heard the sea, but always watched a winding road that wandered aimlessly among unshaded meadows, a farm, a pasture ripe with black-eyed Susan's level fields. These comprise your life. Little blue, little blue, we found you, little blue, in a small book that you kept close to you, little blue. In worn out pages there were cut out pictures of little birds and children, and the 23rd song. Did you ever long to travel, feel the urge to search? You took your journey that 2 miles on Sundays to the church. Little blue, little blue, the love you knew, little blue. A night between the sheets, that dried between the abbey blue. Did he hold sweat and dirt. We come from preachers and farmers, carpenters, poets, and artists. Your life flows through us, little blue. Little blue, little blue. I'm counting on you, little blue. Your banks can't hold the swollen spring rains, let them break through. All right.
Beautiful. If you look back behind Kate, if you could lean over to your right, just your left, I mean, the other right. See that alarm clock back there? That's my grandfather's clock from the roundhouse. And Michael Levig, I think he's watching tonight, was kind enough to bring that to me from my cousin Jim in Colorado Springs. And got it back on the microphone
Right,
here. And so that's quite a treasure for us to have that. And my grandfather worked for the DWP Railroad eventually. He started out the Iron Range Electric Railroad, and they had a couple of big fires in their shops there and eventually shut down, but he moved over to the DWP, which had several different names. And he was a machinist and then eventually became the night foreman. And I learned from my cousin Connie in Akron, Ohio, that's why Akron's mentioned in this song, is because I was in Akron when I heard this story, that my grandpa used to sneak the hobos in at night and let them sleep indoors on our cold Minnesota nights, which we had some yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah.
You're welcome, Michael. So here's Hobos in the Roundhouse. From 7 to 7 every night of the week, fixing trains in the roundhouse, I work on my feet. And I told my children, I hope the bed bugs don't bite. And I got hobos sleeping in the roundhouse tonight. From Akron and Hinckley, Prairie du Chien, they are soldiers and lawyers, I believe what they're saying. And I'll rouse them at 4 and they'll head down the line. My hobo's sleeping in the roundhouse tonight. Good night, my hobos, rest your vagabond heads on your old knapsack pillows, in your gunny sack beds. For a few stolen hours, you'll be alright. My hobo's sleeping in the roundhouse tonight. Well, they hired a new man to work as a guard. Every morning at sunrise, he checks out the yard. But for now, I won't trust him, though he seems pretty nice. 'Cause I got hobos sleeping in the roundhouse tonight. Good night, my hobos, rest your vagabond heads on your old knapsack pillows, in your gunny sack beds. For a few stolen hours, you'll be alright. My hobo's sleeping in in the roundhouse tonight. Well, I asked my Savior, what should I do if I'm caught helping hobos? My job could be through. And I heard the answer so clear and so bright. Are my hobos sleeping in the roundhouse tonight? Good night, my hobos, rest your vagabond heads on your old knapsack pillows in your gunny sack bed. For a few stolen hours, you'll be alright. My hobo's sleeping in the roundhouse tonight. For a few stolen hours, you'll be alright. My hobo's sleeping in the roundhouse tonight. Good night, boys.
Well, we got a request for matching baggage, so we are going to do it for you. Bill wrote this song a few years ago.
Yeah, I was just looking at some of the comments. Thanks, everybody.
We, as you probably know, we after our time together is over, we go through and respond and see what you have said and enjoy reading all of the comments. So
We watch and cringe at my jokes and stuff. We watch through the whole show,
you
so
haven't
we
done
know.
it yet.
Because if we watch it from the beginning, you can actually see when the comments were coming in, what song they're related to, and that kind of
Yeah.
thing. So I haven't done any jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why we're going to move on.
that's you
to
can't
do-
really tell, can you? So I guess I just heard that Mall of America now finally the Lego store is opening up again.
Oh,
People were lining up for blocks.
yeah. Ba-boom.
That's not mine.
All right.
I didn't make that up.
All right. So here's matching baggage for you.
Gonna leave the city, gonna take a train.
Gonna leave the city. I'll be riding on that train.
If I don't leave the city, I might lose my brain. I walked into the station, what a crazy scene.
I walked into the station. What a loud and crazy scene.
Biggest pile of baggage I've ever seen. Seemed like out of nowhere, she was next to me.
Seemed like out of nowhere, he was standing next to me.
I liked her in a minute.
I liked his company.
Well, I said I best be boarding, and then I grabbed my bag.
He said he best be boarding. I thought he grabbed my bag. So I said, wait a minute, mister.
We better check that tag. Everybody, matching baggage, matching baggage, matching baggage, matching baggage. Well, grab your matching baggage and get on board the train.
Well, we got them all together. I took an empty seat.
Yeah, we got on board together. I found an empty seat.
Right next to me.
Started into talking, and it was turning out sweet. How long you had your baggage? That was her inquiry.
Said it's been a while now, since back in 43.
She said, well, that's sure funny.
It's the same for me. To the clicking and the clacking, I heard his history.
To the clacking and the clicking, she shared her life with me. All because of matching baggage it was meant to be. Matching baggage, matching baggage, matching baggage, matching baggage. Well, grab your matching baggage, get on board the train. Well, the years have come and gone now, and we've had the best of times.
The years have come and gone now, we've had the very best of times.
You've been hauling around my baggage.
You've been carrying mine.
Oh, yeah. Matching baggage, matching baggage, matching baggage, matching baggage. Well, grab your matching baggage, get on board the train. Grab your matching baggage, here comes the train. Hey, I thought I'd check to see if there's any requests.
All right.
Oh, here, I'm leaning right into the microphone.
And you're doing the next song all by your lonesome.
I am doing it by myself. I gotta grab a couple capos. Hey, Bob and Cheryl. Sending the Lego joke. Awesome. My goodness, not mine. Marie Shalo. You've never heard these songs? Well, welcome into our room. What a blockhead. Oh, that was a good one, Kevin. Chicken pad thai. Is that my next recipe, Tom?
Ooh, yum.
It's not a bad idea. I was thinking about doing shawarma. I'm just looking to see if there's any requests here. And then I'm going to move ahead and do the next song. Oklahoma. Lori McLean. Hey, Lori. You know where the Little Blue River is, don't you? I think I saw James Lee Stanley here. Patrick Conley from Mount Morris. Patrick is with the Black Hawk Folk Society, and Patrick and Guy Kaplan, Guy might be watching here too. They were the first ones ever to book me for a regular series kind of a show back in 2002 for 2003 down in Mount Morris, and we've been back there a number of times. So thanks everybody, and that's our little puppy. He likes to bark. Kate likes to cuddle up with him at night, and he doesn't like that. She's like, "Rawr," you know. So I thought, I'm available in case she needs that, you know. So last week when I did this song, I learned.
Never mind.
Sure, torment the poor little puppy. Last week, I understand that when I did this song, our internet had a glitch in it, and it kind of got distorted. So I thought I'd do it again this week. And that's okay, isn't it? Sure it is. Whoa, that's not right. Give me a minute here. So we still don't have, we only have 2 shows yet scheduled this summer. We'll see what happens with those. Actually, we have one nursing home show too, but we'll see. That was already rescheduled. So we'll see if that turns out yet. But we've been very fortunate in our county. We've only had 123 cases of COVID-19. There's 85,000 people living here. And we've only had 4 new cases in the last week, and no deaths for a good week now. And so we're very fortunate with that. In fact, there's only, I think, 4 people in the hospital in the whole county. So we're very fortunate, and we're thinking that, and as far as long-term care facilities go, only 2 of them have been affected so far in the whole county. And so we're very cautious. We're taking it easy. We're wearing our masks, and a lot of people don't like that, and they don't want to do it. But we're just doing it just because we don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. And we don't wear them outdoors, but we wear them in the stores and stuff. And you have to at Menards. And but we'll all get through this. It's all going to be fine. It always is fine. And sometimes it gets pretty tough, and then it gets fine again after that. This is called She Kissed Me in the Morning, and I was sitting at our cabin playing this guitar part. kid said, "What's that?" And I said, "I don't know." It was late in the day, and the sun was setting, and the shadows on the trees were stretching out across through the woods by our cabin, and all that kind of came together. It's about leaving the gift you had as a child. I have several songs of that subject, and then try to find it again later on in life. So it's called "She Kissed Me in the Morning." She kissed me in the morning, but I went along my way through the alabaster cities, beneath the burdens of the day, through the years as I was going. This thought was never far away, that she had kissed me in the morning, but I went along my way. If your days are fraught with struggle, complication, toil, and strife, if what you have and what you have not have come to redefine your life, through the years as you are going, a double debt you'll have to pay. If she had kissed you in the morning, but you went along your way. The shadows stretch across the landscape. Frogs and crickets sing their tunes. As the day fades into evening, still beneath the stars and moon, there she meets me in the twilight and touches me as if to say that she was watching, ever waiting, as I went along my way. There she meets me in the twilight and touches me as if to say that she was watching, ever waiting, as I went along my way. Oh, thank you. Okay, she's behind me 100%. So had the honor. We late in his life, Michael Johnson, Bluer Than Blue and Give Me Wings, and he became a real close friend of ours, and volunteered to play guitar and sing on that song on the album. Very special time for me.
Yeah. He was great sense of humor.
Oh yeah,
If you happen to go to his shows, he just
he called me up one time and he says, "Hey, this guy gave me this backhanded compliment, and I thought about you. And he said, the guy came up to him at the end of the show at the CD table to buy a CD, and he says, "Man, that was a great show. You should have been in the audience."
We're gonna
Excuse me.
do a song. It's a song really about helping out. I know a lot of people are doing a lot to help others during this time, and so it's called "Give It Up."
Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
When I live on this side of life, I know that I can't control, so I give it up. Give it up. I try to keep my ducks in a row. Nothing ever out of place, and then I worry about tomorrow. Oh, give it up. Give it up. Oh, give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Everything I worried about, it wasn't coming true. It wasn't happening to me, oh, to you. Oh, give it up. Give it up. Oh, give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Across the world and in our own town, evil had its way, and the worst came true. What do? You help, yes you do, and you give it up. You give it up, oh, you give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
Now sing with me.
Give it up. In a car, or on a bus full of strangers, yes you do. You give it up
Give it up. Give
to
it
those
up. Give it
that
up.
need some hope. Walk
Give
a
it up.
mile, give a smile, lend a hand and stay a while as you give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Share your time, give some money in this land of milk and honey. Yeah. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Say a prayer, send a card, make a pledge, that's who you are. Oh, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Oh, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
Give it up. Kate wrote that song.
All right.
You know,
so this
When our band, when Sarah and Derek play with us, it's the three of us sing that part at the end, and Kate does that more of a descant thing, and it's awesome. But I bet it's not as good as what you guys just did in your own homes right now.
I hope so. Yeah.
And maybe Sarah and Derek were too.
We do love having them with us. Hopefully
hopefully
we'll
get-
see them someday.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get them involved in getting a concert together here too.
So this next song is a duet that we wrote together called "Ain't It Funny."
What's it about?
This is when I was visiting. We were dating, and I went to Bill's apartment, brought my guitar, and we sang a song together, and it was really, really a great experience.
First time we ever sang together.
Here you are, standing in front of me with your guitar. The songs come naturally, and each note brings back a song I used to know long ago. Ain't it funny how life goes? Stick with thorns, but can you find the rose?
I found mine growing down a rough and rocky road. Ain't it funny how life goes? In your eyes, I read each dancing note of that wondrous song the child inside you wrote, and every verse brings a mystery from long ago, long ago. Ain't it funny how life goes? It's thick with thorns, but can you find the rose? I found mine growing down a rough and rocky road. Ain't it funny how life goes? Ain't it funny how life goes? Ain't it funny how life goes? Oh, nice. Little snare at the end there.
All right. So we had a request for this next song. It's called Sistine Chapel. I believe Phil of Phil and Diana in England requested this song. And so we put it on for you.
If you ever feel not so smart, go to London and give the clerk the exact change. They'll say, "Oh, brilliant." We're happy about that.
Yeah.
This is for you, Phil and Diana. They're in London, and they'll be watching this tomorrow on YouTube instead. I've been trying to take these videos and then post them up to YouTube after we're done. So we're recording this as we're live streaming it on Facebook, but then there's the recording itself then is stored, and we can upload that tonight onto Facebook. Not like a lot of people watch there. We don't really advertise that, but for those that only have YouTube, that's their way of watching it. So, so this was a song that I wrote in the first person of Michelangelo. When the idea was that I could use this as a picture, I guess, of where I was in my life at the time, coming back to music and not feeling really confident. I mean, he probably was really confident, but I was not confident. And but I'm sure that the task of painting the ceiling at the Sistine Chapel, yeah, not pristine Scrapple, and was pretty daunting. And but it wasn't Dante; he wrote the Inferno.
Right.
And so I thought I could draw some parallels between that. And actually, anytime you come into a new relationship, you paint images on that person's ceiling, so to speak. And so and I thought I would pretend I was him out on the street getting ready to go into the Sistine Chapel for the first time to scope out the project. And I imagined that he heard a chant coming from inside the chapel. So we wrote a chant for that. These are lyrics from later on in the song that were translated into Italian. Parole su carta, olio su tela, cesellato e scolpito, finamente cucito. First time to the Sistine Chapel, I stood and watched the faithful come and go. And even though I knew the mission, still I hesitated at the door. I wonder, am I worthy entered in and I crossed the threshold. Never knew I could ever feel so small. And as I passed through your sanctuary, I saw the works of the others on your wall. And I wonder, am I worthy? Am I worthy of your beauty? Am I worthy of your love? Am I right to paint these pictures on your ceiling above? As I lie here on your platform, I feel the breath as it's moving through your lips. With a palette full of color, I hold the brush in my trembling fingertips. I wonder, am I worthy? Am I worthy of your beauty? Am I worthy of your love? Am I right to paint these pictures on your ceiling above? Words on paper, oil on canvas, hammered out or intricately sewn. The artist strives to give us glimpses of the body hidden in the stone. And I wonder, am I worthy? Yes, I wonder. I should have checked my capo before I started that song. Do you hear that?
Oh, I didn't notice.
On stringless. I think I had it farther up on the neck and I didn't have it adjusted. Oh, there it is.
All right, this song is going to be on Capo 1 and
What are we doing?
Wild Mountain Time.
Oh, first time. Well, this is first time?
I think
Well, we
so.
tried it at jams and stuff. We tried it at the campfire circle.
Yeah, in the winter we have a gig in Florida for 3 months. We've been doing that for quite a few years now, and it's really fun on Thursday for the jam because we bring songs that we don't do for shows generally, and so I found, of course, everyone must know this song, "Wild Mountain Time." It's so beautiful, and I heard it on the radio the other day, and I thought, oh, we need to just sing that because it's so beautiful. So sing along with us.
We'll muddle right on through it here. Ready?
Yep. Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming. The wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all along the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a tower near yon pure crystal fountain, and on it I will build all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my love he were gone, I would surely find another to pluck wild mountain thyme that grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all along the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go?
Not quite the arrangement we had planned, but I screwed up because I forgot to do the solo break before the last verse, and then I
That's
just
all right.
improvised.
Yes,
That's
we did.
Just improvised. So where are we at on our list? We're getting close to the end of the show.
We are at the end.
We are at the end of the show?
Yes, we are. We
Well,
are.
we're
I'm
at the
gonna
last
do-
song?
Mhm.
Oh, we got our closer. So what we're going to do, and
Unless someone wants to request something, we have "Love Is Meant to Be,"
Where's
which we
the tablet?
often close with.
oh yeah,
So if you do,
if
let
you have a
us
request,
know.
do it right now. The clock is ticking. Of course, it'll take about 15, 20 seconds for the request to come through the feed. So in the meantime, I'll talk about our donations, which we take donations there. All done. So yeah, we've had every one of our shows canceled since middle of March, and people have been very generous with us supporting our music, and we appreciate that very much. You can use PayPal. There's a link up above, and that when you use that link, it doesn't charge any fees for us. And there's Venmo as well. And if you have that app, and these are cash apps through the internet. And then there's also our regular snail mail mailing address. And it's our correct address. It really is our house, even though the Postal Service thinks we are next door. That's right. I ordered a print cartridge and it didn't show up and didn't show up and didn't show up. And then the neighbors came home after being gone a week and they said, oh, this was in our mailbox. So,
Floodwaters.
it was floodwaters? Somebody wants us to do floodwaters? Sure, we'd love to do that. Floodwaters is a song we wrote about 10 years ago, and it was recently recorded as a video. If you Google song from the North Country Floodwaters, you'll find the video of it. And it was 21 musicians that picked this song apart, and each took a little piece of it and recorded it, in their own studios and on their own videos on their own locations, on location. We did ours up on Hawk Ridge. We only sang, we sang along on the chorus, but just the last chorus. But we also only sang the one middle verse, and we split that. Normally I don't sing the verses on here, but we did for that particular case. So,
Well, thank you for the request. We love doing floodwaters, so sing along, all of
so
you
is
that
this
know it.
Floodwaters and then
Yeah, and then we're going to do a friend of mine.
and friend of mine, yeah. So this is our last song, and after the last song, we'll ask you to give us a sitting ovation. And you can do that by clicking on the little thumbs up or the heart things on the thing, and we'll see that. Where's the?
It's over there.
Oh, we're not going to see it. Well, we're just going to trust that you're going to ask for an encore, and then we'll do the encore, and then the show's over. We're not going to do a Zoom meeting tonight. We apologize for that. We've done those the last couple of weeks, but we will revisit that again in the future because it would have to be
For sure.
if we can't revisit it in the past. Yeah.
Okay, so sing along, Floodwaters. All right. Gail, if you're out there, if you're with us tonight, I'm dedicating this to you, of course. So.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't go
Down by the bridge, stay up high on the ridge. Don't let those floodwaters carry you away.
There's a
Song you used to sing before you lost everything. Don't let those floodwaters take your song away.
You've been torn from your home on the high ground all alone, watching as the waters rise, as the tears fall from your eyes. Don't go
Down by the bridge, stay up high on the ridge. Don't let those floodwaters carry you away.
There's a
Song you used to sing before you lost everything. Don't let those floodwaters take your song away.
memories you kept in frames, things you thought would never change. Your morning what was never said, now it's washed along the riverbed. Don't go
Down by the bridge, stay up high on the ridge. Don't let those floodwaters carry you away.
There's a
Song you used to sing before you lost everything. Don't let those floodwaters take your song away.
Yes, there's a song you used to sing, sweet Redeemer rescuing. Lift your head and sing it now. The sun is breaking through the clouds. Don't go
Down by the bridge, stay up high on the ridge. Don't let those floodwaters carry you away.
There's a
Song you used to sing before you lost everything. Don't let those floodwaters take your song away. Don't let those floodwaters take your song away.
All right. You know, Kim Curtis Munson and Mike Munson covered this song one night at their live show. I believe that's Friday nights,
Friday night,
correct?
6 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So if you want to see Kim and Mike on Friday nights, Curtis Munson, maybe they'll do it again, but they did a really fabulous job on it. It didn't sound like this. It sounded different, but the same, but really deep and really well done.
I thought,
so
well, we're out of business.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think
Forget
we-
our version.
People say, why do you like being in the music business? Isn't there a lot of competition? I thought, well, not until you start cloning people, because nobody can be us. But boy,
So, did you say something? No, I'm
no,
kidding.
nothing.
So we're going to share with you. We always like to end with this song. It's called "Friend of Mine" by Edie Brickell and Steve Martin, and this is dedicated to you, our friends, and to each other. We need each other, and
We are-
Edie wrote this song. I speak as though I know her.
Yeah.
Edie and I,
Oh,
we're
yeah, Edie,
buds. She wrote this song. I love the lyrics, and I love the tune. So this is for you.
And I should mention, we are starting to get a few bookings for later on this summer, like fall. Like we got 3 bookings in September at Ledge Rock Grill up in Larsmont. So
Yep.
if you're in the Duluth area, come up and see us. They have great food and great service. And we're waiting for word on other summer gigs, as things open up here a little bit. But we still have our show in Siren on July 2nd, and we still have our show in Egan at Market Fest, which is, we love that gig. We've done it quite a few times, and that's in the Centennial Park, I think, or Central Park. And and that's on Wednesday, August 12th. That'll be a full band show,
All right.
as long as they still have it. I think they will.
Yeah.
Yeah, things
It's
are-
real open farmer's market. Lots
Yeah,
of
it's
great
great.
veggies
There's
and
an amphitheater there. They put
Yeah.
on the sound. It's a big stage, and we just have a blast.
yeah,
We played for
people
4 hours.
dance.
Yeah, 4 hours.
All right. So this is a friend of mine. This is for you.
Well, I don't need a pick.
You've been a friend of mine for such a long, long time. Made me laugh and seen me cry. Called me to say hi.
The world is such a crazy place, full of joy and pain. What would I do without you? Here to keep me sane.
I've seen revolving doors. I've been a stepping stone. I don't know what I did wrong. Why they left me alone.
When everybody lets me down, you lift me up again. What would I do without you? My old faithful friend. You've been a friend of mine for such a long, long time. Made me laugh and seen me cry. Called me to say hi. What would I do without you? Thank
Thank
you
you
all.
for being with us.
And I mean you all, not y'all. Right? You all.
Well-
all of you.
Yeah, but I like y'all.
Y'all.
I have some friends down
Oh,
in,
yeah.
down in y'all land.
Fred and
Anyway,
Kevin and Angie and Sarah, just thank you all.
thanks for being with us. And we look forward to next week. Have a good week. And
We look forward to reading your comments, and we'll be, I think the comments keep going after the feed has stopped. So if you want to ask
Yeah.
us any questions, we'll be online, both of us, separately. And so thanks again, everybody. We're going to stop the stream now.
take care.